Hello everybody, welcome back into Tales from the Road here. Alright, the last ones we've been going back for several years, past stories. This one here, we're going to just go back just a couple months ago when I was on. Went and picked up one of my backhauls, a beer load, just like I'm going to get here tonight, and this one was going to Kingwood, West Virginia, up there off of 68, up by Morgantown. So, I got loaded, went up there, went to bed for a little bit, got up, went on in there, got off of 68, and you get back in them West Virginia hills, typical twisty 2-lane road and everything. So I get over there at Kingwood, deliver this load of Budweiser, and got to head back to Ohio to get my next round of the produce. So you pull out there. Instead of going back to 68 like I came, we just go straight, and it goes straight into Morgantown, jump on 79 there. So I get empty, and I'm, heading down this 2-lane road and everything, winding back and forth, cruising along. All of a sudden, I see this. So, I'm like, oh, man, I hit the brakes, freaking ABS locks up on the trailer, man. It starts, some bitch just starts bucking and banging, all jumping all over the place. Like, yeah. So I come to a stop, and I'm like, what the hell? So must have just happened, because I was like the first one there, and then so I turned the 4-ways on. I get, traffic starts stopping behind me. People on the other side are stopping over here. So I get out and walk up here to the tree, and the first guy on the other side has a pickup piece from the West Virginia Forest Service. So I'm like, well, alright, well, at least we got the right guy out here. So we're looking at this thing, and, he's like, oh, he's like, usually I carry a chainsaw with me every day. He said, but today, I didn't bring it. Oh, I'm like, okay. So, next thing you know, another truck pulls up behind him, and, they got the toolboxes all in the back of this truck and everything, and all these guys, like 4 guys jump out of this truck. They all got on these shirts that say tree service on them, everything. I'm like, alright, what, like, nobody, this just happened, like nobody has called anybody. So it's just coincidence that the Forest Service showed up and the tree service just showed up right behind him. So they all come over and look at it, and the forest guy's like, well, I don't have my chainsaw with me today. And, they're like, oh, don't worry. They said, we got lots of saws in the truck. We'll get this thing out of here in just a minute. We'll just cut it up real quick, get it out of the road. Okay. So, cool. A couple minutes later, guy comes back. He's like, well, we got a lot of saws. The problem is we don't seem to have the right key for the toolbox on this truck, and they're locked up in there. I'm like, oh, man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, now this time it's, the traffic is really starting to back up on this road pretty fast. So I'm like, well, man, I was like, I don't know, if I can, throw my, I don't have a strap or anything, but, I can throw my tow hook on the front or something and see if we can't drag it, you know. And then we're looking at it, we're like, you know, it's like it's wedged in between this rock, you know, and stuff. And I'm like, I really don't, you know, I don't know what this tree's gonna do. I don't want to, you know, mess anything up. I mean, you know, I don't know if it's gonna break, it's gonna drag, or if it's gonna pull, you know, a bumper off or something. But so anyway, here comes this guy finally up. This old guy comes up in a Ford Ranger, pulls up in a tree, man, puts it in 4-wheel drive over top of the tree. So he jumps out, throws a strap on his, you know, on his bumper there, hooks it to the tree, and gets in and just puts it, boom, and that tree just went right with him. And so it was actually, the tree was, you know, pretty well gone. It was dead, so it just went right along with him, no problem. And plus he was pulling it forward, not, you know, trying to pull it back against the rock, so that helped. And so he got it, you know, up there, up the road a ways, and then got out, unhooked everything, and a whole bunch of us, we all got in a big line and just, you know, picked this tree up and we scooted it off the road real quick, and that was it. You know, problem solved, and everybody was on their way. Alrighty. Well, y'all have a good one. We'll catch you next time.